Admit it, you love ranking things, from sports teams, cars, restaurants. All of us think it could be a lot of fun. But you know what's not fun? Finding out that companies you shop at have given you a ranking. Let's take a closer look at these secret scores. The Wall Street Journal spoke to the people who create the information that make the scores. It's called the Consumer Lifetime Value Score, and it's going to determine what kind of promotions you may get offered, even what level of service you get. Different companies use different data to create those scores. Some focus on your behaviors, like how frequently you return items. Others consider things like your age, gender, zip code. Now, none of them would say exactly what they use that information for, but a higher score will usually impact how much time the company is going to devote towards keeping your business.